Hi everyone, it's Beth. Welcome back to the channel. I am so happy you're here, and today we're going to be talking about 5 things you need to do before you go get your pixie cut. If you haven't already, watch my video of my hair journey up above. I'll link it here. And also, please like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell to be notified whenever I post new content. I really, truly appreciate each and every one of your support and participation in this community that we're working on growing. All right, let's get into it. 5 things you need to do before you get your pixie cut. Number 1, use hairstyling apps to figure out and see what kind of style you might think looks good on you. I'll add some pictures in here of some times I did that back and forth before I actually made my big cut, and it really is helpful. Some of them can look kind of cheesy and funny, so it really just depends on what app you find. Um, I found one was like L'Oreal Professional.com had some things that you can utilize to try to, add in your picture, change some hairstyles around, and just test some out. But it really is a good way just to kind of see what you might like and what you think might really not be for you. Because we see pictures everywhere of different styles, but that's a good way to actually kind of try them out before you make that jump and make your appointment. Number 2, Pinterest search. So if you are thinking about getting a pixie cut, look at all the different styles that there are too before you go to the hairdresser. That way too, you make sure that you have a model that you're going in with so they can cut your hair in the way that you want it, and you don't end up with something that you're totally thrown by and disappointed by. I'm including a video here of just my board that I created that is just titled Short Hair. Whenever I started thinking about this process for real and looking at either buzz cuts or pixie cuts, just short hairstyles, I looked through and searched that on Pinterest and created a huge board with all the styles that I was considering, and I worked it down to some of the top few. And I actually ended up taking one of these pictures here to my hairdresser that was of Lily Collins, I believe. And she had kind of like a messy, lived-in pixie style that I really liked and thought would be a good starter place for my cut, since I was going from about shoulder length hair to this right before I got this cut. So once I took it, I did show it to my hairdresser, and she used that as the base frame to create kind of a lived-in pixie style for me. So that is definitely something I recommend doing before you actually go get your hair cut. Number 3 is massive, and it's to research stylists who are experienced in short haircuts for women. Now, I know this may not sound like a step that you need to take time in doing, because we do know that, hairstylists out in salons that get hired, they do have training. But it's really important to find someone who specializes in or really enjoys and has experience in short hair, because it is so very different to add layers into chest or like back length hair than it is to take that length of hair and transition it into a pixie style cut. That is a big, big change and just a difference in technique. So look at, I would recommend Instagram pages of stylists that might be at some of your local salons. That's how I found the stylist I went to. I looked up some different local salons and then found Instagram pages for these stylists, because that's extremely popular for them to have right now to showcase their work. So as you look at their pictures, try to see if they've done any styles before that kind of match what you're wanting for yourself. It is, a big step to go out and transition that style. So once I found my stylist that I had seen has a few pictures of styles that look similar to what I wanted, I felt more comfortable selecting her to make that style change for me personally. So that's a huge one. Number 4, before you go and get your hair cut into a short pixie cut, is to mentally prepare yourself. So, I say this mainly because that first day is kind of a funny day, in that it might feel a little strange once you see yourself in a style you've never had before that has so much hair taken away. It's just different, and it takes some getting used to. I remember the first day after I got my initial cut, I was like, I like it, but ooh, do I look like me? This feels so strange. And it just took me a bit to get used to, because you have different sensations to experience when you have short hair, like your neck being exposed. So to the air, even getting a breeze on your neck that you're not used to because it used to be covered with hair, that's something different. Having the way that you take care of it will be different. You know, when you're in the shower and you're washing it, it's just not going to be there like it was before, which is kind of a funny feeling. And just also getting used to seeing yourself in the mirror a little bit differently is a factor as well. So just knowing that it's going to be different, it is a change, but if it's one that you're excited about, then go for it. Just know that your first day, it might take you a little bit to get used to it, but I'm sure that you'll be excited about it just the same. And number 5, before you go get your hair cut, hype yourself up. If this is what you chose to do and you are super excited about that and you are sure that this is the choice you want to make it a day of celebration. Once you book your hair appointment, afterwards you get it, take somebody that you love, care about with you, friend, family member, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever, and go celebrate. Go out to eat at your favorite restaurant. Go take a walk in your favorite park. Go do your favorite activity. Go to the movies. Get your nails done after you get your hair done. You know, do the whole shebang. Whatever it is, celebrate it and make that day fun. Just hype yourself up and know that this is an exciting change. It's something that you have been thinking about, that you are looking forward to, and you can make the whole day about it if you want, because it's kind of just a new representation of yourself. You know, we went out to eat after I'd gotten mine done, spent some time outside because it was beautiful walking around our downtown, and we even had a celebratory photo shoot as well. I, went home, changed into a nice dress, went and saw the sunflowers, and my husband took a photo shoot of me, and it was awesome. So celebrate, make it fun, hype yourself up, enjoy this new version of you, this new style for you. So if you are thinking about getting a pixie cut, I am so happy for you, and just know that there are many resources out there. Prepare yourself, and I hope that these 5 things really help you before you get your new style. Thanks for being here. Make sure to like and subscribe, and ring the notification bell if you haven't already. I will be posting more content around this subject, so stay tuned. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.